Siri, how much does a Yaris weigh?
The current weight of Toyota Yaris is 1,090 kilograms.
This thing weighs 2,300 pounds. I think we gotta test out that crane, bro.
Thanks, man. It'll crunch a little bit.
Oh, it broke off.
Oh, bro.
The controller.
Here, give me more.
Chris is having fun.
Right? It's the lazy man's way of doing it, like la-di-da.
La-di. Or is that gonna rotate around?
We're gonna rotate it around.
Guys, sorry to cut you short on the last video, but I wanted to introduce you to my Yaris.
Allow me to introduce you to the newest member of the family. It's a Ram 5500 service truck with a crane on it. You guys know that I've been using my F550 and Budge truck, been using all sorts of different vehicles as our sport vehicles, and for a long time I've wanted to build a service truck for myself. This build is going to be pretty wild. It's still going to be a service truck, like the severe duty, medium duty Ram 5500s, the F550s. So this build will be covered a little bit on our channel here, but it's going to be covered in depth on the Sparks Motors YouTube channel. So for those of you who want to see like the technical details, we've got liquid spring suspension coming for it, so all hydraulic shocks, getting rid of the leaf springs. We're doing big 42, 43 inch tires, locking axles. It's gonna look a little bit like my Mega Ram Runner. So it's gonna look like an awesome kind of show-ish truck, but at the same time, we're gonna beat the living shit out of it. So this will all be brand new tools and stuff like that. It's not the nicest bed on the market, but the thing about service trucks right now is their price is through the roof. Since we're gonna modify this thing so much, I didn't wanna go buy the nicest bed out there. So this one will work perfectly for what we're doing. We'll swap out the compressor, put a welder on here, do all sorts of fun stuff. I think you guys are gonna like this build because it's gonna become not just a service vehicle, but also a recovery vehicle. We're gonna put mile marker winches on the front, rear, both sides. This thing is gonna be done up and it's gonna be the main sport vehicle for all of our missions like this. This is kind of its maiden voyage in stock form. It'll probably be the last time you ever see it looking stock like this. I'm excited for this.
There ain't nothing better than a telehandler. A telehandler is probably one of the most capable machines. Not only can you drive straight and just turn your front wheels, you can turn both wheels out the rear, so you can turn in a circle real tight, or you can crab walk straight sideways backwards, and that's just the driving capabilities. Then you have your boom that comes out. You got riggers that come down. You've got a boom that goes in and out, and it's the strongest machine probably that we have at the shop. Hands down. The telehandler is definitely top 5 on my list of machines I like to operate. Bikes. Because maybe you didn't know this about us. We like riding motorcycles. Heavy D and I actually have quite a few experiences on motorcycles together. He didn't come on the Brazilian adventure, but we do race dirt bikes. And he did spend an entire evening one time trying to reset my separated shoulder by sticking his foot in my armpit and yanking on my arm. Turns out it was a broken collarbone the whole time. So the broken collarbone would reset. Oh, you got it, it's in. And as soon as he'd let go, do a break again. But we went to see Transformers 2 later and I passed out in the theater. That's a fun story. But now we are working on his Harley Davidson. Shaan's here. He's already got the custom wheels, the custom forks. I don't know what they've already shown you, so I'm about to show you again. If it's the second time, you're welcome because they're beautiful things.
Hurry, Sam!
Oh, hang on, don't drop it either, don't drop it.
Not dropping. Not dropping.
Okay. Oh, that's good. All right, you can let go. Yep.
All right, so what's left on here, Shaan?
Put the engine together.
Okay.
That's the big next step. So I'm just getting the pistons and rings all gapped and ready to go.
Cool.
So I've got the rear cylinder done. Doing the front cylinder next. Got to put the valves in the heads, and then I can slide the cylinders on Put the heads on, bolt those down, and then I'll probably be good for right now. Then next would be the rocker boxes and push rods and all that jazz.
All the fun little parts.
All those fun little parts sitting on that bench over there. Yeah. So it's not too far off. This stuff's easy. All the fenders and all this crap, that's the hard part. Yeah. This is the good stuff. A little bit of engine oil. These little wrist, circlips hold the wrist pin in the connecting rod in the piston, so it keeps the wrist pin from going side to side in the piston. And you install one before you put the piston on, and then the second one goes on the machine. And they're just really high sprung, and you have to compress them perfectly. And sometimes they go on really easy, and other times, like right now, they do not.
Second time's a charm. Let's not do a third time's a charm. Let's just do second time's a charm this time. We've got re-rigged. This is what we've done. Chain to 2 points on your the boom of your telehandler, and as well as the front of the bed. That's 2 pocket hooks hooking to the front where your fork would have hooked onto. So now you have 4 solid chain points, and then you've got a couple safety straps hooked to the crane, to the boom, so hopefully it keeps everything straight and level. I put my WD-40 there, which will tell me if I'm tipping one way or another, if it falls off, because that's how I'll be able to tell. I can go with my eyes closed. If I hear it hit the ground, I know it's not crooked. Feel much more confident about it this time. We're gonna go ahead and give it a lift, see if it lifts level. If it does, we're heading in to put it on the truck. If it doesn't, we've got the safety of the trailer. We can set it right back down and try again. If you do me a favor, Alan, and use your wizard power at the same time as what makes us look good, I'd appreciate that.
Can you press record?
Yes.
Alrighty.
We need your whippity boppity boo.
Which wizard power do you need?
Levitation.
Levioso.
That's expensive. Lifto Levioso. I thought we were going to start that for a second.
What you're going to simply have to do is probably lengthen the chain on the front and the back so that you can get, so it's the boom's higher, so you can run another like strap from the front of your telehandler down to the side somewhere, either like that
Second pocket.
like how you had it before, but the problem was you were trying to hold it like this. It's a lot of force on it, and you're like this, you're a little bit better off.
Yeah. We're just trying to get it to sit level.
I know. So, yeah, you're gonna, like your chains, you need to get your boom closer to the crane. So that means this side has to be longer than that side. You got it the opposite way around. I mean, that's basically the easiest way. I mean, like, get it so that your boom is real close to the boom of that. That would actually probably solve your problem, and you don't have to put any other straps on.
These O-rings will have a tendency to, they're going to get smushed when they get put under pressure. And what I want to do with just a little bit of grease on the O-rings is make sure that if they get rolled over, that they slide into place really easily, and the grease will help them kind of settle into their final resting place without any friction and creating a risk of tearing. One down. Make sure that O-ring stayed in place. The jugs are on. So we have pistons installed, cylinders, jugs are installed. Now I've got to come back over here to this bench, get myself set up to put the heads back together with the valves, springs, retainers, valve seals. And then once that's done, I can put the heads on, torque down the heads, and then the motor is sealed from I guess a compression perspective, and then I got to put the push rods in, and then the valves, the rockers, rocker boxes, all that jazz. So not too far out.
Exciting, man.
And then true me forward, I'm just going to start scrapping the barely used rags.
Turns out our second attempt was also kind of a bust. Got closer, lifted a little bit more, but not quite what we needed. So we hired the wizard to come do some of his magic. And he's come up with this system. Put the forks on, which was actually Chris's original idea. When we thought about using it, let's try something else first. Forks are in, we've got anchor points on the 4 points of the bed, and it should lift perfectly level this time, which means it'll be time to get you satisfied by seeing it go on the bed. And we all know you guys love Alan being the hero anyway, so we're letting Alan be the hero. Alan's the hero!
All day.
All day.
Every day.
It's because he really is my hero. Alan's the best. Alan's attempt. Come on, Alan. I hope you used all your wizard powers.
Where it's going.
Yeah, baby!
I like where it's going.
That's what I'm talking about! Alan, sly dog, you.
You did it, Alan.
You didn't wait for me to.
Do you think it would have been easier to move the truck to the bed?
We thought about that, but unfortunately the truck is non-movable right now, so we are taking all the precautions that we needed to take.
You're on that box up there on the drum?
Yeah, you're clearing it. That's what I'm saying. Stop right there.
Back wrong.
Yeah, I know. You want to go a little bit that way?
Go to the west.
All right.
Not straight.
Very close.
Very close.
Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades.
What do you think, Caleb?
I think it's straighter than it was.
Yeah. How's it look on your side? I'm okay, I think. Yeah, we're good. We're lining up good. Yep. We're good on my side. Everything's looking good. That internet? Yeah, no. We'll get past that.
Okay, you're good. You're good. It's just nerve-wracking because you got this liquid spring system in there. And you don't want to pinch anything. Right, Chris?
Super cheap.
Super cheap.
Super
I mean,
cheap. Not costly at all.
yeah.
Yeah, we're on the frame. Okay,
Well, you got to push towards Skeeter.
Now,
No,
take a look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Maybe some wheels, maybe some tires. We're gonna bring it forward just a little bit, but that's a little sneak peek for you of how our new truck's gonna look. And let me tell you, I like it, which means you like it. Wizard loves it.
all in a day's work.
That's a nice shop truck to drive around in. We're so close.
So close.
Can we
All right, 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
What do you think, Alan? I think we can hands down say that you saved the day.
No,
But you're not surprised.
Oh, I mean, I'm just used to doing a lot of rigging, so.
You're used to saving the day.
Okay. We'll let it go for that. That's good. If you do any more, my head's gonna get so big it's gonna explode.
You're gonna need a new hat.
Yeah, I mean already it's getting tight.
This magic moment while you're sitting underneath the truck.
Is that the moment when Smalls sees Wendy Peppercorn?
Yes. I love that movie. Sandlot's my favorite childhood movie. Right beside Pete's Dragon.
Yep.
Pete's Dragon. Oh, Petey!
We really did it, guys. It took us a couple hours longer than it should have, but you know what? Learning, growing experience. We're stronger as a team. And we have a new cool truck. What?
Communication.
Yeah, communication skills are up. Team morale's at an all-time high. The Wizard came in, he's a hero, so really, all in all, a great day. Fantastic day.
It's already over here, I think. Yeah, right there. Assembly lube. This stuff is a little grippier than just oil. So when you're putting components together in an engine, it'll hold lubrication in a specific spot until the oil can get there. And I've already lapped these valves for anybody wondering. This probably has no real, it's probably bro science, but I've always done this just to give them, make sure that those keepers seat completely. Cool.
You say bro science?
Bro science. Top end is almost back together. Got the push rod tubes in. You can see that's all nice and clean, and push rods are sitting in their place. Got the intake and the exhaust. So now I'm just putting the rocker box support plate and the rockers in. Gonna get those torqued down, and then I can put the covers on. Start putting the intake and exhaust on, and then we can try and find the key for this.
Hans doesn't know where the key's at.
Cool.
You know how to hotwire it though.
You know how to hotwire this, you say?
Right? Well,
No go?
If it's not in the top right-hand drawer of my red toolbox in the hangar, then it's probably in a different dimension.
Oh, it would probably be in the hangar.
What is the door code?
Yeah, for sure. Everything today was just all engine. 100% engine. Started with finishing putting the pistons on, got the rings oriented in the right direction, and set the cylinders on to the crankcase. Put the rocker covers on, so these 4 bolts hold down this rocker cover. I'm sorry, push rod cover. Then installed the heads here and here. 4 bolts hold that down. Then put the push rod tubes in place. These are all snapped together with like 100 O-rings and a couple springs and retainers. They're actually pretty easy to put on, but so we got the push rod tubes installed for the exhaust, intake and exhaust. Then moved on to the rocker box support plate, or the rocker box base plate, however you want to refer to it, with the new gasket underneath. The rockers themselves, the breather, brand new breather system. All the bolts have been tightened and torqued and Loctited where appropriate. And then finally moving on to the throttle body. Just gave it a light cleaning. We don't even know if these injectors are going to fire because they've been sitting for so long. But they haven't been sitting with fuel in them, so I'm pretty optimistic that they're going to work, at least to get it running for a couple minutes, to run a heat cycle through the engine, potentially retorque everything on the head.
Do we have the ignition where the key goes in? Because my thought was,
Which is kind of strange.
I should get a locksmith. What day are you coming back?
Tell me when you find the key.
Okay, when we find the key.
Okay.
Jeez.
I'm gonna take my tools with me.
Now I'm feeling like Indiana Jones. I'm gonna find the lost key. My homework for the weekend is finding the key for this so that Shaan can come back and finish the project. We want to hear this thing purring, get going, and then install that turbo. The whole thing that made Diesel made Heavy destroy this bike and pull it apart. So homework, key. That is the key to my weekend.
And if you were that purring kitty, what would you sound like?
All right, guys, the Heavy rescue crane truck is turning out sick, but it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. As you saw when we carried this giant crane bed out, it was super awkward, super difficult, hit a lot of bumps in the road. We almost dropped it, almost smashed it, but we made it. Luckily, Skeeter and Chris were there to help me because I probably would have gave up and left it parked out on the trailer. Then once we got it to the truck and set it on there, another hiccup. It's like, oh, that crane's way too heavy for this. It's sitting awkward. It's sitting just way down on the back right side, and I was a little nervous, I'll be honest. I was like, I don't know if the suspension's gonna hold that. But you know what? Then I remembered that we put the liquid springs on. Remember that episode? And liquid springs is the true hero here because as soon as we hooked everything up and turned it on, it self-regulated and lifted that bed to perfectly level to make it look awesome. And it's got a lot of adjustability in the ride height. So you can lift it up super high, you can drop it down low. This is your normal height right here, but that system is going to be the perfect system for this bed, which is going to allow us to go anywhere, do anything, and do a lot of rescues with it. So huge thanks to Liquid Springs because your system is absolutely amazing. I think I may be hitting you up for one on my truck. And all we gotta do now is button up some of the final touches. Grill, hood, bumper, lights, wipe down with a diaper, things like that. So you are gonna want to tune in next time because I think it will be the final reveal of the crane truck. Keep fingers crossed. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, amigo!
This is 2,300 pounds.
2,300 pounds? Really?
Can we lift it?
Yes, sure.
And are we gonna lift it and not break it so no one gets upset?
I cannot promise that.
Come on, man. I need a promise.
That's what I say.
An iron we trust.
If I say I cannot promise anything, I cannot promise to don't break anything is because we might break something. You're talking about break the crane?
Yeah.
No, I'm worried about your car, not the crane.
I don't care about the car.
No, so
Come
let's
on,
do it.
man. No, the crane.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's
Let's do it then.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I don't know what I just broke, but I broke it. Yes! Right. Let's see.
I don't know, I'm rotating around very slow.
I remember what, oh, it's only the lights. Don't worry. Hey guys, welcome back. I promised you part 2. Going higher. Just don't hit the side of this truck. Don't hit the side of the truck. Hey! Welcome to Formula Drift. Sparks Motors. Ever see a spinning yards before? No going faster. You gotta faster? I feel like a gymnast. Welcome back. Sparks Motors. Perfect. Hey, welcome back to Sparks Motors. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Guess what? We got brand new gear on the site, sparksmotorsofficial.com. Click the link. If you're a veteran, you'll understand it a lot more. If you're not a veteran, you're going to enjoy the designs. Go get it now. Go to the website. You'll love it. Trust me. Thank you, Delete Me, for sponsoring this video. So guys, be sure to click the link below. joindeleteme.com/sparks20. That'll get you 20% off your very first report that lasts you an entire year. And they'll go through and take care of deleting all your information from all these data brokers.